Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the Survival World. That's right, we are back once again, and it is episode 30. 30 episodes in this world. That is quite a few. This is actually the second longest series I've made on this channel so far, and it is soon to overtake TazCraft Season 2, as on that series we had 32 episodes, I do believe. And yeah, I think we'll go over 32 episodes pretty easily here. But anyway, today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a world tour. Now, I know we haven't built a huge amount of things in this world, but I thought that I would do it. It's episode 30, bit of a special occasion, I guess. 15 episodes was always like, I made, I think, 2 series that went to 15 episodes, and I couldn't get past 15, and now we're at double that, so that's really, really cool. And yeah, 30 episodes. And plus, I also saw a bunch of comments from, some people that I hadn't seen in the comment section before. So that indicates that there's some new viewers to the channel, and our channel has grown a lot since we started this. We started this series when we were on about 170 subscribers, I think. We're currently sat at a little over 350, which is absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the support, like seriously. But anyway, today we're going to be doing a bit of a world tour. So here we go. This is a spawn chunks right here. We started our first episode right here, looking into there. Obviously, there's a couple more projects sticking out into the sky here, but we started an episode. We chopped a tree around about here. I might actually go and rebuild this tree in the future. I think it could be pretty cool. Make like a memorial tree or something, I don't know. I also went in a cave somewhere in this area. But then what we did is we came over here. This is a bit of a history of this world, I guess. We came over here and we settled down in this little area here. I thought that this little place could be cool to set up a bit of a base, and yeah, look at it now. We definitely have a lot of buildings in this area. I went ahead and, dug a little staircase down here. I had like a furnace and crafting table in here or something, and I was just settled into the mountain here. And then what I decided to do is build a little bit of a building here. I got some dark oak from clearing out a little bit of the dark oak forest. I believe it was just through here, maybe? Somewhere through here. I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, it was over here somewhere. Yep, here it is. I cleared a few dark oak trees here, and that's how I got the wood for that little main building in the starter base. So yeah, this was the first building in this world. If we head in here, it's got a whole lot more stuff than it did originally. It's got a lot of shulkers, this pipe that goes through. Originally it was just the chests, crafting table maybe, and a bed. That's about it. And the bed used to be all the way up here. So this room used to look very bare, but it doesn't quite anymore. We've got our, chests here, which I've been trying to move away from using because, it's only 8 chests rather, so we can't store a huge amount here. But I've still been using this occasionally for different things, unfortunately. I haven't quite moved it over to the new project, which I'll show you in a little bit. But anyway, there's the nether portal there, of course. If we come up here, we have a little bit of a balcony here, I guess. And if we head in here, you can see this is my beginner villager trading hall. So you can see we can trade with villagers. They got some... This guy has some pretty bad trades. What's going on with this guy? I probably got him for the 1 emerald for bookshelf. So you can see we can trade 1 emerald for a bookshelf and 1 book for an emerald. So we can essentially get infinite emeralds. I'm going to go ahead and just sleep in here for now, just to pass the night away, because I don't love recording while it's night. And, we've got some other guys here. We've got a couple mending villagers, I think. This guy has, Feather Falling 4, Power 5, Silk Touch, Looting 1. Okay, I guess I didn't quite have Looting 3, so I just got Looting 1. Efficiency 5. Where's a mending guy? There we go, there's a mending guy. I got these guys' prices down with the next floor up here. This is the villager price deciding floor, and we've got a lot of villagers in there. This villager breeder works very, very well. But basically, the way this works is you pick up a villager. Using this system, it would push the bigger villagers across, but pull the small villagers back, or the baby villagers back. So you'd only get adult villagers. Then it would drop them off using this activated rail here. In this little area, you can, replace the lectern back, get their trades, and get the trade you want. Then once you were done, you'd send him over here, and... Oh, there is meant to be a zombie here. I guess he probably got killed by an iron golem, didn't he? That's unfortunate. Well, there used to be a zombie there. And the villager would get dropped off here, he would get killed by the zombie, and then basically what we can do is push these pistons just like so, pick him up with the minecart, and then there's some splash potions of weakness and golden apples in there. and then we can cure him, and then basically it was just destroying some of the floor and getting him into the bottom layer there. Up here is the villager breeder. It's a bit of a ghetto setup that I made here, where basically there's just some crops and they breed with each other, and the babies generally, except for this one guy, this guy decided, you know what, no, I'm gonna be the only guy. But every single villager since that guy has wandered in here and just, you know, walked in there for some reason. So yeah, that has worked really surprisingly well. Now if we head up to the top of this thing, we have a pipe that comes through here. This is actually for the mob farm, which is up there. So let's go up this water elevator here. I'm going to try and speed it up by going up. Does that even speed it up? I don't think it does. I'm going to do it anyway, just in case it actually does. So yeah, let's head up here, and boom, here we are. So this is the original mob farm. We built this in episode 4, I think. And basically, the mobs spawn up there. You flick this lever for the water, and they would come down. It's since been replaced with hoppers, but we use this a decent amount very early game to get some early game XP and some, you know, early mob drops as well. But basically, you actually have to be up here for the thing to be loaded, because this is 128 blocks from the roof of that thing, from the roof of the starter base right there. So we basically have to wait for the, you know, we have to be AFK up here for the mobs to fall down here. But the mobs should spawn a decent amount, so that's good. Anyway, let's go down this drop chute here. That's also our only enchantment table up there, which is a bit unfortunate. But anyway, let's drop down here. By the way, that is a little bit of spoilers for a future episode. I was halfway through recording another episode, ran out of time a little bit, so I decided, you know, it's episode 30, gonna do a world tour. So, yeah, you saw it in a testing world though, so you know what it'll look like anyway. Anyway, let's head back down to the front of this. So, this starter base has since been finished. So let's go around and try and do it like in the order that these things were built, I guess. So we got the wheat farm and the cow farm. This is still where I get all my primary food. I breed all these guys up, kill a few off until I get maybe a stack and a half of steak using the animal cooker, which is in one of the chests in there. Animal cooker V2, because I lost the original. Don't know where it went. But anyway, yeah, basically you breed up these cows, kill them. It's very manual, but I still use it, and it's a good food source. This is my sugarcane farm. I've kind of kept this since. This is an egg farm for, I was going to build a chicken farm, but I guess I never ended up doing that. If we come over here, this is a tree farm we used for a while. And if we come around here, we have the iron farm. Now this thing has supplied me with iron for the whole time on this single player world, not server. So yeah, we've got all of our iron from this, and it works extremely well. It's a classic DocM 77 design for the iron farm. Really, really good. So yeah, anyway, let's move along. I've got the sweetberry bush farm here. I'm going to get back to that in a second, I think. Over here we have the super smelter. I designed a lot of the things in this world myself. I kind of like designing things myself, except for, you know, the iron farm, obviously, and a couple other things. But yeah, this is a super smelter. We've used this to smelt a lot of glass for a project you'll see in the very near future in this world tour here. We got the sugarcane farm here, cactus farm, and in the same episode I also built what I said we'll come back to, which is over here. This is, oh jeez, this is the slime farm right here. So this is where we get all our slime balls from. It's a really, really good slime farm. It doesn't actually use iron golems to lure them off the edge, surprisingly, but it works surprisingly well, despite that fact. But yeah, this slime farm has produced, you know, given us a decent amount of slime throughout this world. And yeah, I still use pretty much all the farms in this area, so that's pretty cool. This dog over here, this dog is from the April Fool's episode I did, where I went back in time and looked at some old worlds, did a couple world tours, so yeah, this is the world tour of this world, so yeah, anyway. If we come around to the other side, the final thing we need to see, by the way, this cactus farm, I didn't really show this very well, did I? If we come up here, you can see there's a cacti up here, and they just pop off from these glass panes that are really hard to see, but they're there. They're there. There's glass panes under there. They basically pop off the cactus and they go into some water streams. This area right here is the very limited but, you know, functional bulk storage area for all the drops. So you can see we've got the iron, the sugarcane, cactus, slime. We got a lot of slime. Still filling up the chest there. The mob drops, which is lacking because I'm never up there. And the eggs, which are by far the most profitable thing in this area. And yeah, that's just about it for this area. Also, the mine goes down. I may as well show you the mine down here. Basically, I don't know why I'm showing you the mine, I'm gonna be honest, but anyway, we should be able to fly down here. Yeah, this is the mine. I've just dug out this, and then I started digging out the insides for cobblestone and for stone and stuff, and yeah, this is where we've gotten all of our diamonds, all of our materials, or most of them at least. You know, all the early game ones. I have done a little bit more mining in some other areas, which I may or may not show you, not entirely sure. But anyway, this is the entire starter base. This is probably, I think, the only project I've actually completed on this world for good. I don't think I'm going to come back to here and add anything else. This is completely done, which is cool. It's a good project to have done. Anyway, I think I'm going to do this in chronological order. Relatively chronological order. We kind of do things in weird order here. But I'm going to head through into the nether here. And this is the nether hub. I can't remember whether I mentioned this in an episode, but I've cleared all of it out, and you can see, yeah, this is basically the whole nether right here. And yeah, that is for the witch farm, that is the TNT Town. We'll get to those projects in a bit, but first I want to go to the end, because we've done a little bit of work over in the end here. So let's fly down this diagonal tunnel I dug, off camera, you know, not part of an episode, I just kind of dug it because I had some free time. Anyway, let's head through this portal, and this portal will actually go to the, you know, stronghold right here. Now this stronghold is extra special, because basically if we head out here, it's actually in the middle of an ocean, which is really, really cool. If we fly up here, you can see it's very exposed in the ocean, and there's actually an ocean monument right next to it. They are really, really close. Like, that is the end portal room, that is the ocean monument. So, I have some plans for this for the future, as you can see through the wall there. I'm going to try not to get... Oh, I just got mining fatigue. I'm going to have to find a milk bucket, I think. But anyway, so yeah, I have some plans for that in the future. I think that could be really, really cool. But anyway, oh, trident guy. Can't miss an opportunity to get a trident guy. Where is he? Oh! Oh, what? We actually got a trident from that guy. Okay. That's actually really cool. Alright, the more you know. Okay, well, anyway, I have this mining fatigue, which is annoying. I think I'm just going to go ahead, try and get a milk bucket. Yeah, I'm going to head back, get a milk bucket, and I'll be back with you. Alright, we're back, and I got a spare milk bucket as well, just in case I need to, you know, drink any more milk for any reason. Anyway, let's head to the end here, and you will quickly see the main project of this place. This is our basic end platform. I've got some more plans for this in the future, but this is what we've done so far, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Especially with this borderless glass, I think it looks really, really cool. It looks really cool with the, you know, connected textures, but with the borderless, I think it's really cool. Anyway, so yeah, this is the end platform. It's not perfectly circular, as you'll probably notice, but it's actually, I tried to make it icosagonal. I don't think I'm saying that right, but yeah, icosagonal, whatever, icosagonal, not sure, but anyway, it's an icosagon, basically. And basically what that means is that it's just got straight edges. It's not a circle, it's got straight edges that go all along here. And that's, yeah, that's basically the idea of it. I think it's pretty cool. And we actually went ahead and got all of these end gateways here and used a bedrock breaking glitch to break through the bedrock. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to go through here. So this one is the only one that goes to a special place. This is our Enderman farm. This is where we get all of our XP at this point in the game. I'm actually going to keep some ender pearls on me. You can see this thing is ultra efficient. We just hit these endermen, and I have some plans to expand this in the future at some point, because yeah, we're going to need to get some form of you know, enchantment table down here and stuff. Basically the way this works is the same way as all the other ones. It's got an endermite in the middle, all the endermen aggro towards it. And yeah, I could expand this if I wanted to. I've got the purpur too, because I took down an entire end city. You can watch the episode if you want to see that. But yeah, basically, I apologize if this is loud, but yeah, this is where we get all of our XP, ender pearls, all that, and then we can just go ahead and chuck them all off the edge here. Alright, so now let's head back through. We've got an anvil there. I did just realize I forgot we had an anvil there. Anyway, let's ender pearl all the way back down here, since we got some ender pearls on us. I think this is an aggro enderman. Oh, and we respawned in the starter base. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to hop off to sleep here, and then continue the tour in the morning. Alright. I think the next place we're going to go to would have to be the witch farm. Yeah, I'd say that's the next project we started in this place. And you know what? Going through the portal probably won't do it justice. Let's fly over there. So, let's take a firework and let's fly over to the witch farm. So this thing is pretty insane, I'm going to warn you. I spent a lot of time doing this thing and it is nowhere near done. So yeah. But basically, this is the witch farm perimeter. Well, it's kind of a perimeter. I cleared out all of the, blocks that are above the water level here, above the, where in the range of the two witch farms, sorry. Because basically, and this is the hub in the center, the witch hub in the middle here. So I essentially thought that these two witch huts were in range here, and they look pretty in range, not gonna lie. You look at them, they look in range, don't they? Well, they're slightly out of range, so we're gonna have to have 2 players AFKing at those spots there, but I think I'm gonna get them to AFK right above it, because, yeah, I'd have to light up all the caves, that'll take a very long time, or clear out the perimeter, which I'm not prepared to do in the slightest. But anyway, this is the witch farm itself. We built this very early on, I think episode 5 and 6, or maybe 6 and 7, something like that. If we wait here long enough, we might be able to hear the witches falling down here and dying. Just give it a second. Okay, I guess there's no witches. This thing is really efficient though, I can assure you. It's actually, yeah, it's a really good witch farm. And I just designed it myself. It's, the classic, it just sweeps water across and pushes all the witches into the thing. But yeah, this thing gives us a decent amount of drops here. I've taken all the redstone and stuff from it since. But yeah, this is basically where we get all the gunpowder for our fireworks, and it's a really, really good farm. Anyway, now onto, I'm sure you're wondering, what the hell is this? This area itself is the witch hub right here. So this is basically where we are going to store all the drops for the witch farm. So this basically works on, well, it will work. I haven't actually got it all fully built here yet, but it will work on shulker boxes. So if we head in, I believe, where is it? It's that one over there. So it'll work in a similar way to this over here. So you can see 2 lamps are lit up. That means it is about half full. And you can see, yeah, this is just dirt and grass from clearing out the perimeter here. But you get the idea. Basically, all the drops will fill up in shulker boxes, go into these double chests. And because I'm going to be using a lot more of efficient designs than, just the water sweeper one, hopefully this thing will fill up a lot more. And since we've got 2 of them, I can just get the second account on, AFK at the other, AFK platform once we build it. And yeah, and I've got some random junk in here as well. This right here is a super smelter. It runs entirely on sticks. Oh, we've actually got some sticks in the system. I thought we ran out. Okay, well, yeah, this system basically runs entirely on sticks, and it's a really, really good system. I had to change a couple things with this because by the time the sticks were getting across, they weren't actually smelting the item and stuff like that. It wasn't great, so yeah, I'm going to have to fix that in the future. But yeah, this is the super smelter here. And over here, this is what I'm sure you're wondering about. I'm actually going to leave that for a second here. If we head over to the other side... Don't worry, I will tell you what that does. Just give me a second. If you come over to the other side here, it's this side. This side, you go down. It's basically, yeah, a couple water elevators. This is the bee level. So this is a very work in progress type area right here. But you can see there's a few honey farms here, and these things haven't really been producing a huge amount because I haven't actually been here. But basically, yeah, the reason why we have these here is because they use the bottles from the witch farm. That's also why we've got the super smelter. It uses the sticks, and I'm going to have, possibly some other farms that use the other items in here as well. But yeah, along these 2 walls here are honey farms. In here we've got bee breeding areas, and you can hit this and just go instantly across the 2, or across the things. You can grab poppies out of here, breed them up, they go into the hives, and yeah, you can chuck them straight in the farms. It's a really good system, and yeah, I'm really quite proud of this area. This right here is going to be a honeycomb farm. I just need to get the bees in, of course, and, get the item collection, item hopper, elevator, whatever, to go into these chests. Of course, this project will continue in the future. I've kind of put it on hold for a second here because I'm getting kind of sick of doing the building style for this place. Anyway, over here we have this machine, which has a massive thing behind it. Massive redstone contraption. This is the stat keeper. Basically, this will, keep track of how many shulkers we have filled up of each item throughout the whole system. So for example, if we want to use gunpowder, and gunpowder is in that one and it has 2 lamps lit up, we hit that button right there and it will show how many have gone through this system. Even if we take them out, we take the gunpowder out, or the shulkers out, it'll still keep track of, that shulker was filled up. So we can essentially see how many drops we've gotten through the course of both of the farms being used throughout our entire world. We've got 3 digits here, it goes up to 256, so hopefully we're not going to run into any issues with that. But yeah, we can store quite a lot of things with this. This is more of a technical project that I enjoy building, not really the most useful thing in the world, I guess, but I don't know, I thought it would be cool, and I'm still working on it. Basically, if you're curious and you're a bit of a technical person, this back here is literally just the decoder. This is a binary to 7-segment decoder. It uses, binary coded decimal, BCD, I think a binary coded decimal, something like that. And basically you input binary into this, and then you hit a button right here, but I haven't really hooked it up to anything. I'm going to hook it up to, some binary counters and stuff like that in the future. But yeah, this is essentially the project we've worked on in this area for quite a few episodes, and if you want to follow along with a specific project, you're like, oh, I really want to see this place being built in the episodes, you can actually join my Discord server. Link will be in the description, I believe it always is. Join my Discord server, and I've actually got different playlists on there. Or not playlists, but it's different, text channels. There'll be a video on screen showing it, I'm sure. But it has different, videos or different text channels showing you the different videos that, pertain to each project. So there'll be a text channel for this, the Witch Hub right here, which you can see. It's got a short explanation of the project and, yeah, all the episodes that were dedicated to it. Anyway, let's head back through this portal because I'm going to show you one of the last projects. Not quite the last project, but it's getting towards the end here. So let's head through this portal. This portal goes to TNT Town, right here. Now this, I've done a little bit of work off camera here. So yeah, it'll be in the next episode. Yeah, the recording things is weird. Anyway, this is TNT Town. It's not a huge amount yet. We've got this crystal in the middle and these chests on the side with some sorting systems. That's literally it in this place so far. But my plans are basically we're gonna have anything powered by TNT. Tree farms, cobblestone generators, concrete converters, and all sorts of things like that. I'm also gonna have I'm gonna build Ilmango's tree farm, all that kind of stuff. I've actually got a book in here somewhere with all the farms, but I'm not gonna show you that yet. But yeah, we're gonna have quite a few TNT powered farms in this area, and yeah, I think it could be really cool. But so far, not really a huge amount to show for it. We're gonna be working on that in the coming episodes. But now to the final project probably is if we head over here. You can see this place right here. This is the very modern area of my world. This is my sorting system. This was designed by Seth Bling, and unfortunately it's not the most useful thing for survival Minecraft, as I've realized. I kind of have regrets over building this, but it's fine. It was only meant to be kind of temporary anyway. But yeah, basically the way it works is that you chuck an item into there, and then it sorts through the hopper minecarts. You gotta wait for a little bit, which is kind of annoying sometimes, and you get the iron here. And then basically what you can do is you can hit this button, sends it back into the stack, and you can see it gets pushed across right there. And yeah, this is all the redstone for it. I made a couple modifications myself in terms of putting the items in, and so it goes into this miscellaneous storage. But as you would have noticed, there is an andesite chest, a diorite chest, and I don't think I put granite into there, but yeah, you can see there is a diorite and andesite chest, but unfortunately it's not getting put in there because, yeah, the more minecart chests you add, basically, the worse the system is. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's very annoying actually, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yeah, that's just like our temporary storage solution, I guess, for now. But anyway, I think that is pretty much all the projects in our world so far. We have a lot of plans, or I have a lot of plans for this episode, or for this series. Not this episode, jeez. I've got a lot of plans for this series, and I'm really excited to, keep building on this world. This series is going to last for quite a long time. It's a very, very long-term series. It's a bit of a dream come true for me, honestly. The channel's growing immensely. I've got a series going, a very long-running single-player series where I've got loads of projects going, and I can do stuff like, what Etho did, or what Etho does, I guess. And, all these other YouTubers, how they have their single-player world, and then Man, I don't know. It's a bit dumb, I know, but you know, I'm having a great time. You know, making videos in this world, building stuff. It's really great, and this has a special place in my heart for sure. But anyway, let me hop off to sleep here, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. Bit of a short one. There's not a huge amount of stuff in this world so far, but you know, we are going to be building stuff in, you know, the coming future. So maybe at episode 60 I can do another world tour, see how far we've come. Don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, end off today's episode. If we even get to episode 60, I'm not sure. What's going on here? Let me get out of here, and let's do an outro here in the probably the best place in this world. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, end off the episode here. I really hope you enjoyed this little world tour. Let me know if you want me to do some more world tours in the future once we've built some more stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, end off this episode here. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.